AFWagers, and he is a gamer. Welcome to the show. How are you?
Good. How are you? Thank you for having me.
You know, when I grew up, there was no title of a gamer. This didn't exist, right? I started playing Atari with Pong. You know, I think that we got from Sears, right?
Yeah.
It was my brother Michael and I. We played for hours. I was pretty good at it. It was kind of like playing air hockey, but you just played it on the television, and you had two controllers, and I don't even know how the technology worked, but we spent hours, hours, and hours doing it. You, however, are like one of the best in the world at what?
So I speedrun professionally.
Okay, speed run professionally.
Yes.
Okay.
So speedrunning, it's a form of getting from the start to the finish as fast as you can. So let's say you're playing Super Mario Bros. Start from the first level, and you're getting to the last level. Let's see how fast you can get from the beginning to the end while utilizing the old game mechanics. We got glitches, we got speedrun tech. This is all stuff found within the community. So we take those, those techniques and we get to the end as fast as possible. So I've been doing that since 2020, ever since COVID. I've been doing this, playing games since I was a kid. So finding something to make, a story game competitive, that's all I need to do.
Got it. So Super Mario Brothers. So there was like Donkey Kong, right, and Super Mario Brothers, right?
Yeah.
So did you play both?
So
Have you ever played Donkey Kong? Or
I
no?
never got to Donkey Kong.
Okay.
I got more into Mario, but my
Okay.
main forte is Sonic the Hedgehog.
Oh, Sonic the
Yeah.
Hedgehog. I like that. I like Sonic the Hedgehog. I'm a fan of Sonic the Hedgehog. I guess because my kids watch the show and then you hear the song and then, who doesn't love Sonic? He's so cute. Okay, so I digress. All right, so going back. So you play that and you also play this. Which one are you better at?
Definitely Sonic the Hedgehog.
Okay, you're better at Sonic the Hedgehog. Okay, now what you're doing though is you're taking it to a next level, and as a video producer, you're actually producing a show about your gaming. Okay, how does that work?
So I created this project called the Sonic Extravaganza. So essentially I took a bunch of content creators who are also good at speedrunning the games, because there are a variety of Sonic games that, Sonic's been around since like the 80s. So I grabbed a bunch of other content creators, we came together to collab, and we did a marathon. So we had everyone speedrun their own designated Sonic game, and throughout the marathon we raised money for a charity called AFWagers, and they raise money to help people with disabilities be able to play video games. So they can have
Which
the same.
I love. Anthony, that makes me so happy. You talked to me about that, and I thought, wow, that's really wonderful. So they're raising money to have like adaptive equipment so that they can play video games, right? So this whole entire marathon was really a big fundraiser that you put on. Felt good, right?
Felt amazing.
You also have like a community of people that are now kind of like working together, I guess, collaborating on this type of project, right? What's the next big thing that you're hoping to be part of? Because you're going somewhere. You also travel. You travel to these like championship games.
Yeah.
And
So I'm going to a convention called the Sonic Expo. I'm going there as a panel host for a speedrunning marathon, event. So I'm going to go there as a speedrunner and speedrun Sonic Adventure Director's Cut, which is my main bread and butter. And we're all going to raise money for charity as well. And we're going to go on a stage and commentate, get to the end as fast as we can, and just provide a good show.
like any other sport, do you have like lucky socks? Do you have like a certain like t-shirt that you always wear? Like,
So I actually have a charm. I have a
Okay.
lucky charm. So I got it for Christmas. It's a little Sonic charm that goes around my controller. Every time I play the game, I keep it on there just for good luck.
must be working.
Yeah,
Must be working.
I guess so, yeah.
So how can you monetize your channel then? How do you make money being a gamer?
So I stream on a platform called twitch.tv. I've been streaming on that since 2015. Since I was born in 2000, I started when I was 15 years old. Prior to that, I was very shy, very introverted. I had a hard time growing up. I lost a lot of friends. I actually got kind of bullied a little bit. So back then in 2015, playing any Nintendo games, any Sonic the Hedgehog was a bit embarrassing for a 15-year-old, because by then everyone's playing Call of Duty, Grand Theft Auto. So to express yourself as a Nintendo fan or a Sonic fan, it was seen as childish. So when I started streaming on Twitch, I found my group. I found my friends. I found people that are also interested in what I'm interested in, and I just started to be able to talk to people more. I started to be able to open myself up more. I started being like, if I can stream on Twitch and meet people and talk to people organically, why can't I just apply that to real life? So I started going to events and meeting my friends. So it was definitely an outlet for me to express myself and not have to feel judged for something I love.
Have you ever watched any of the movies like Pixels or any of the other
Oh
things?
my God, with Adam Sandler?
Yeah, are you a fan?
I remember seeing that movie like 10 years ago.
Right, yeah.
Oh my God.
It's amazing. You know, and I also saw not too long ago this year, it was based upon somebody that got into a real race car based upon the fact that they were a video game race driver, right? But they ended up like making the transition, you know? I mean, I don't know if a blue hedgehog is gonna walk through the door now, but it's interesting how you can take something and then bring it into your reality. And like
Yeah.
you said, these live events where you're meeting friends and, you know, sometimes people think that gamers are like antisocial. They're not antisocial, they're just using a different medium, right? And it's fun that you're being a competitor, right?
Yeah.
What are your hopes for this, for your industry? What are you hoping? What do you see, what's trending?
So I just hope to, you know, get further with my times when speed running. I hope to get a further time. Hope to network and get to know more people. I hope to go to more events and raise money for charity and just get my name out there and just meet other content creators to collab with. That's really what my goal is right now.
What's the most interesting glitch that you have discovered in Super Mario? What is it?
So it's
and
more
at what level?
It's more of Sonic the Hedgehog.
Okay.
But there's this one skip in the game that is called WAGERS skip.
Oh,
That's
it's named after you?
Yeah.
Anthony!
But it's not for the good reasons.
Oh, no.
So the origin of it is when I first started making content, I wanted to make a tutorial for other people to do those skips, and it didn't go very well. So someone else found a skip that's similar to the one I showed, but saves more time, and they called it Wager Skip so they can skip my tutorial.
Aha. But you're still infamous.
Yeah. So
Should we say famous? All right, we'll say famous. You're still famous. That's exciting. And I know that you've also been helping the show, so I appreciate that because you started a TikTok for me. You've added some reels to my Instagram, some shorts to my YouTube channel, right? Which has all been your doing because I had all this great content, but we weren't really doing anything special with it. So I love the fact, I said to you, I want the TV show to be as cool as a game, right?
Yeah.
And you've made me a little bit cooler. So I thank you for that. So we have new YouTube things, right? New Instagram things and new TikToks.
Yep.
Never had a TikTok. I tried to have a TikTok. I was like, oh, okay, but now we do.
Yeah.
Have you seen the trends with the show? Which one are they watching the most? Is it the Jay Leno right now today?
So right now on YouTube, as of the last video, has 10,000 views. That was posted on YouTube Shorts.
Yeah.
So that one's doing pretty well. Jay Leno seems to be the most popular content.
Great.
But people just love a good hook and a good, you know, if you have the content, you have the good editing, people are going to watch it.
I love that. Thank you very much for your help with that. I really, truly appreciate it. Stay tuned. We've been living it up. AFWagers, in the 17 years I've had my television show, has to be my very first gamer. So I hope that you're having a great afternoon or wherever you are in the country or anywhere in the world watching our show. Maybe a video game might bring you some joy. Thanks for watching.